Hello there. Welcome back. Behind me is the remains of a zinc production line. Now, why would I say remains? Well, because, let's try that again. Because, one, it is the remains, and this needs to be cleaned up. And two, we built a zinc factory over this way. Let's walk and talk. So over this way is a zinc factory because this was, this little setup was, you could kind of say, that would be enough for my own personal needs, right? But if I'm going to be supplying zinc for the entire server, we need something like this. I present to you, as soon as I stop floating, there we go. I present to you the zinc factory. Let's take a look. Essentially, you need, can I climb up here? Yes. Essentially, you need copious amounts of lava. So, shout out to Sunny. This is his lava to bucket hack. Check out one of his videos where he explains how that can be put together to give yourself an infinite lava source. And at the moment, at the rate that it is pumping out lava, this factory is consuming it all. Like if we go down here and check this, see how it flickers? Yeah, this pump at the moment is keeping up with supplying this factory with lava. Let's get into the nitty gritty. So the lava gets fed into, let's start from the bottom and work our way up. Lava gets fed into these, where is it? These basins, there we go. And as you can see, the basin is being supplied with lava, flint, and gravel, which produces andesite. That's the one, andesite. The andesite then gets moved into these shipping containers. There's some rogue grass blocks in there for now. We can ignore that because we have these filters only taking out cobblestone. Can I get up there actually? Yeah. Up here, cobblestone. How do I get there again? I can't remember. This isn't exactly. I do want to work on this, by the way, making this much easier to traverse. Do I have scaffolding? Yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah, so up here is more cobblestone generators. Actually, my bad. These cobblestone generators supply this side with gravel, and this section supply these shipping containers with flint. So each part of the factory has a dedicated job to do. So these 4 steam engines, they're just level 1, I believe. Yeah, just on the campfires. They power this section of the factory to produce flint. Flint gets fed into the basins. We have seen that. This part produces only gravel, which gets fed into the basins, which spits out andesite onto these belts running through that way. Which feeds these containers with andesite, which drops down into these conveyor belts, which get fed into the second line of basins, which in turn are fed by lava, and the cobblestone gets fed up into here and then drop down. There's probably a much more compact way of dealing with it, but I think it looks kind of cool, and you've got these angles and things, and it looks kind of neat. It works, and it works quite well. If we jump back down here, we should be able to see every one of these mixers doing their job, except for that one over there. So I believe that's an andesite shortage. Yeah. But on the whole, it's pretty efficient. We just need to up the andesite production, which means every time you see one of these pistons not compacting is essentially telling us that we could increase the rate of andesite production. Yeah. But anyway, andesite and cobblestone mixed with lava produces tuff. The tuff then gets fed out this way into these two item vaults. Yeah, so basically you can picture this factory as two halves. One half has a section of four basins, or four basins plus four basins to produce the andesite, then the tuff, and then this side is mirrored, right? And then both these two sides, huh? How did a dripstone block get in here? Interesting. Um, yeah, these two sides produce or store tuff, and then the tuff gets chucked down into these chutes, like so. Nice Y-shaped chute here, and then the tuff gets put down into the crushing wheels, which produces zinc nuggets. And then every time we have 9 zinc and nuggets dropped into the basin, bang, we compress them into zinc ingots. Okay, getting somewhere. hmm The guts of ZINCorporated. That's right. Oh yeah. For those of you who are observant, we have uh, yeah, I called it Flight of the Concords. If you have no idea what that reference is, check them out. They're great. They're a musical comedic duo from New Zealand. They're awesome. Yeah, that's my Elytra. Did I put mending on it? Yeah, unbreaking mending. Okay. So we did all that good stuff. And speaking of our Elytra, yes, let's use that Elytra and head over to spawn. And at spawn, we have built, as it comes into focus, as it comes into focus. So Sunny's build, Raz's build, Mason's build, Luna's build, and can you see it? ZINCorporated. We are in. And it took me a while to get this build to the point where I wanted it. Just a few design tips. I used forced perspective. So I think this first ground level is 8 or 9 blocks, and then 6, and then 555, as in heights. So 8 or 9 blocks tall, 6 blocks tall, divided by these floor levels, and then 5, 5, and 5. You get the floor symmetry. And I like how I use the supplementaries blackboard to get this sign, and then stuck some lights on it. And I like how the lettering is all illuminated. Very, very cool. Okay, let's have a look. So in here is our grand reception area, complete with aquarium. I mean, if we're a rich corporation, right? Why not flaunt the wealth? hmm So, tropical fish aquarium. They're all named. We can't see their names, but they're named. I named them some high school buddies. So shout out to Gaz, Tui, Jace, Podger. Yeah, and an atrium. This is this is very close to where I want it. I'm still not sure about these cave vines plant. We might just we might switch that out for just straight up vines, but I'm not sure. It works because it fills a corner, right? You can't get the corner lattice. You can only do one side or the other. So it's there for now. It looks okay. Maybe I need more, like maybe another one coming down here or partially coming down. Yeah, but it works. You get the feel, right? That it's welcoming. Yeah. His goat, I should name him. He only has one horn. So if you guys can come up with some clever name. Whoops. Some clever name for the goat with one horn, I will name him. I'm sure you can come up with something clever. And yeah, we're basically selling 64 or a stack of zinc ingots for one diamond, which I believe is an absolute steal compared to some of the other prices around town. Yeah. So essentially I think I showed this in Mason's, right? Yeah. You click this, you get a receipt, and if as long as you have one diamond on your in your inventory, you click him, and immediately you'll get your stack here if you choose to pay one diamond. Yeah, cool. What else? Let's go upstairs. Oh, hang on. Oh, why is this open? Oh, how did this? Hey, someone's destroyed my door. I had a sliding door here, and when you called the elevator, the door will open. Sabotage. All right, let's call the elevator. I can't remember where it is. It's probably all the way up the top. Oh, and there's some rogue scaffolding, which should not be there. We collect it? Yes. Oh, maybe my elevator broke again. Like, this is a weird bug, right? If this is working and this side isn't. Huh. The elevator has broken in the past, and the whole car just disappeared. Maybe that's what's happened. If that's the case, this is the second time that's happened. In the meantime, yeah, just some lighting, cushions. Oh, I thought this was a cool idea. Just took some photos of the town. Um, this is with the camera mod, by the way. Do I have the camera on me? I don't think so. Is it in here? No. But I'll show you guys real quick. Camera. Yeah, this one. Camera mod. Make a camera. You can take photos. As long as you have paper in your inventory, you can take photos and then stick them on these photo frames. Yeah, so stages of construction. And then the inside, and then shot in the distance. I thought I'd taken more photos, but I must not have. I took some photos when it was just like kind of this, but like, you know, 5 stories up in the sky. Yeah, but I either they've disappeared or I've misplaced them or I didn't actually take the photos, which I probably did or did not. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, so oh no, there it is. There's the elevator car. Let's take that. Let's take this again. Close that. And yeah, this is working. Excellent. Just I don't know where this sliding door is missing. But yeah, we can go all the way up to the 4th floor. Get a nice view of the aquarium on the way up. Nice view out the windows here onto Mason's windmill building. Mason Sweet Treats something or other. I can't remember the name. Yeah. Nice little view going out. Oh, I just realized something. You can see over the top of those, which you can't really from this perspective, but yeah. Yeah, so this is the atrium. I like that you can stick vines in these flower boxes. I think that's really cool. Yeah. Um, if you have any suggestions on how to make this a little more lush, a little more green, or just maybe a different, I'm sorry, hiccuping, a little more plant variety, yeah, let me know. See if we can make this even nicer. And then, of course, the rooftop access, authorized personnel only. This is the elevator drive shaft room portion. And then, obviously, we can go onto the roof space. Yeah. And here's our billboard, complete with scaffolding and lamps. Yeah. Cool little view over town. Black Dragon's been working on a railway system. It's coming along nicely. Yeah. I think that's it for Spawn. Oh, that's Raz's new shop. So he's his second shop. Go check out his channel. He works very hard on the server. I just finished watching his latest upload. Builds this massive, absolutely massive factory. It's quite impressive. Yeah, go check him out. All right. Do we take the okay? Server rules. The server rules. Oh my gosh! Words. The server will restart in 60 seconds. So yeah, I'll make a cut and let's get back to some building. Yeah, I don't know about here. We need to fix that, right? Because we can essentially see over the top of the lights and see that they're not connected. How's it going?
Good, good. Been pretty busy trying to get some bone meal going because I need a lot of bone blocks for my starter base and
Ooh.
for my mushroom farm.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
Have I shown you this yet?
No, this is
Oh,
new.
okay, let's see. I need to see if I have bone meal in it. Okay, let me grab some.
Oh, that's clever. So this descends,
Hey.
punches out the stems. Okay.
So I have to go, not right there, up here. Come on. I throw my axe in there and I feed it bone meal. And then, oh, careful. But yeah, it just chops down and then it drops them funnel into funnel so that they all go into the item vault.
Oh, that's very cool.
And only the center top block gets silk touched. So you can tell I've done 228 of the red mushrooms,
Yeah,
which I think is pretty cool.
this is great. I mean,
Hey.
I think we're planning on doing a brown texture for the pathing at spawn. And I was
Oh,
checking out the brown mushroom block. So yeah, I'd be willing to purchase some of these off you
cool.
in the near future.
A mushroom farm was actually on my, or mushroom shop was actually on my list of things that I potentially want to make.
Like
So that's pretty
the
cool.
mushroom plant or the mushroom block.
All of them.
Nice.
So like red mushrooms,
Cover all
brown, and
bases.
then the stems and yeah.
Oh, that's what I was wanting to talk to you about. So I'm at the stage where I've got these partially completed builds at my base, right?
Yeah.
And I want to do more factory stuff, like more create, factories like this.
Okay.
But at the same time, I'm torn because I want my base to look nice. I want to complete the build like with inside of a building.
Mm-hmm.
So, so what do you suggest? Should I start a new project or should I complete the factories I have with buildings, like aesthetically?
I think adding buildings aesthetically would be pretty nice. Is this? Can I see it on
Y-
the map? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I think making it pretty would be nice.
All right. Sold. I'm gonna go back and make things pretty.
Cool.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for showing me
All
around.
right.
This is really promising. I like this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So this is the following day, and you heard the lady. Let's decorate. Let's improve the aesthetics, starting with the warehouse down below. Let's go. couple of hours decorating. Let's see what I've got to show for it. Probably not enough. But basically, this is the common room downstairs from the warehouse, right? So a little common room, lounge area, kitchen, complete with bathroom. Yeah. Oh, occupied. Yeah. That's the warehouse getting towards being complete. Yeah. Happy about that. This is the, what else have I got here? Yeah, the zinc factory, right? This I'm not sure about. Introducing a new color and block to the builds. So cut tough and polished cut tough. Yeah, I might use it sparingly. It looks better from a distance because up close I get the idea. Well, for me personally, it looks kind of it looks like a woolly texture. Like it looks kind of soft and spongy. That's just me though. And this is like kind of like a pronounced. Well, it's like soft and spongy but with a border. Yeah. So you know, keep this. We'll keep a pin in that. What else have we got going here? Yeah. So this is all being cleaned up. All being cleaned up. Put the windows in. Uh, what's going on here? That needs to be cleaned up. This needs to be cleaned up. So basically, I need these. I need a block behind the copycat panels to place the panels correctly. That's why they're in existence. Yeah. It feels a lot better. So I'm really happy about that. This is coming along. Can I get... Oh, I don't have roof access yet. Let's do this real quick. So up here, we did some detailing on the... We got some new and improved... what do we call these? The same over there, right? Kind of air vents. And this was really simple. I just stuck a mechanical bearing on the end of the big water wheel systems. Oh yeah, and I've got some andesite bars back there, which probably I should do on the other two. Yeah. I think I was just putting one in to see how it would look. Yeah. But at a distance, so this is kind of cool. So this color, this difference in color, right? Because of the blocks. If you zoom out just to about this distance, right? It looks even more circular than if it was just like a stone. It kind of like looks more octagonal, right? But with this, it kind of rounds out this shape. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it for the zinc factory. What else can I show you guys? Oh yeah, let's do a flyby. Yeah, let's do a flyby of what we've got so far. So something like this. Yeah, so this has been cleaned, well, cleaned up just a little. I put a face on the lava farm here. Yeah, did a face on the. I'm not doing this very well, am I? Maybe I should have drunk a potion of feather falling or something. Oh, here we go. That's better. Let's slow this down. Still not quite the best angle, but you're kind of getting a better overview of how all this is kind of coming together. Yeah, let's land here for a second. Yeah. We definitely still need to fix this weird belt that's been here for too long. It's temporarily supplying flint from the iron mike farm over to the zinc factory. And the zinc factory has been gobbling it up. And it's only connected to one side of the zinc factory. So if we go up here, I'm pretty sure I have access to the... Yeah, this is hovering around 6,500 flint. So this side of the zinc factory is more efficient than the other side because the other side... Can I get over there safely? Yeah, it's been burning through its flint very quickly, and you'll see these mechanical presses working slightly less frequently than this side because of that. Yeah. But aside from that, the zinc factory has had no problems. We're not having overflow or jamming issues. I did temporarily take out two drills that were supplying cobblestone because this was up to like 30k cobblestone. And this side, I also took out two. Oh, here's a better angle. Whoops, if I don't fall. Yeah, so two drills, making cobblestone, and I can add two more to update, or rather, why am I thinking in Spanish? Adding two drills to increase the output of the cobblestone. But yeah, this is still at 30k because it's not getting enough flint compared to the other side. Interesting. All right, but down below, we're still very efficiently, maybe not very efficiently, but adequately. I'll get rid of these now. Yeah, making some zinc. Yeah, this is probably been online for, I don't know, about an hour. No, maybe more. This is probably 3 hours of zinc. Yeah, because I've already taken a delivery over to the ZINCorporated shop at Spawn. Yeah, I think that's it for decorating for now. Getting a little bit edgy because decorating for me takes a long time, and it's like, can I get up here? What else did I do around here? I got sick of staring at these big blank walls, so just added a little bit more texturing in here. This is what I call deliberate texturing. And this works. Like, I think this is so simple and it just works. Uh, um, I think Corrales does something similar, and I believe B-dubs. Well, obviously the two greatest builders, right? You know, two of the greatest builders in Minecraft employ this kind of method, deliberate texturing. Yeah. What else? What else? What else? I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I can give you a close up on the. Oh, I'll get back to that sign in a minute. Yeah, so inside the zinc factory, um, not zinc factory, lava farm. Oh, did I get rid of these? Why would I do that? Yeah, we simply have the iron girders as the kind of like vents for the face of the. Let's do a flyby at night. Flyby at night. Flyby at night. Yeah, and it's coming together. We still need a pump house here because this is looking, all this needs to be cleaned up, and this still needs to be cleaned up. Although this is kind of iconic for my base now, right? This kind of central workshop area exposed to the elements. Mm. But I think I'm gonna wrap the episode up here because uh, I need to get this episode out, right? Um, I don't want my back turned to you. I need to get this episode out. And if I keep on making these small improvements, the episode is going to be another week before I release it to you guys. But let's have a look at this sign. Dragon came by and notified us that we were now connected to the train track. And if you look at the mini map, that's where we're connected. Isn't that fun? Uh, this way. I don't know why. Like, I understand the guy's doing a lot of work in connecting everyone's bases with rail. But this has me a little puzzled. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Again? Yeah, I don't know why he thought I would. Oh, I missed it again. Would I? Yeah, there we go. I don't know why he thought that this would be a great place for me to have a train station, right? But here it is. So, thanks, Dragon. Uh, don't tell him. I'm gonna rip all this up and maybe have a let's see if I go in here. Jump, fly. There we go. In here, I'll have a path going, well, not a path, but extended rails going up. Ooh, that's not the view I wanted. Did I show this before? All this crazy connected waterways underneath this whole area? Can't remember, but there you go. Yeah, so I want the rails to come up to the surface because I definitely don't want a kind of hybrid train station floating over the ocean. No, 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 no. I did place in Discord. Oops, my fly. There we go. Where I wanted the train station, and I'm thinking it's going to be. I think from memory, it's up here somewhere. I had it on Discord, like a little diagram. Yeah, this is kind of flat-ish, right? And this makes sense to have, you know, rail lines and a train depot. Um, yeah, and a train depot where I can actually build trains because I like building trains and have them have easy access to, yeah, this kind of flatter area up on this. It's a little bit of a plateau, right, between the icy mountains and the steep, stony coast below. That's the idea. So, thanks for joining. Hope you guys have a great day, a great week, and I'll see you next episode. This has been episode 4, right? Woof. Yeah, I'm really slow getting out of these episodes. Like I promised in other playlists, I'll try really hard to get these out to you as soon as possible, but I'm kind of a perfectionist. So I struggle with, timing and getting things how I want before I present to you guys. Um, Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye.